Parents are upset at teachers telling their kid who is a girl and who is a boy. 34 House Republicans introduced a bill called Stop the Sexualization of Children Act last week. Lead sponsor of the legislation, House Republican Conference Vice Chairman Mike Johnson, says that the Democrat Party and their cultural allies are on a misguided crusade to immerse young children in sexual imagery and radical gender ideology. This common sense bill is straightforward. No federal tax dollars should go to any federal, state, or local government agencies or private organizations that intentionally expose children under 10 years of age to sexually explicit material. It is a timely endeavor. A growing number of news reports suggest that more and more teachers and schools are engaging in gender disorder activities aimed at children in elementary school, leading some to conclude that these teachings are sparking kids to think it might be cool to identify with the opposite sex in and out of school. In an article written by the former Lieutenant Governor of New York State, that's Betsy McCaughey, for the New York Post, she said that children as young as 5 are being encouraged to disregard their anatomy and choose their gender based on their feelings. McCaughey cited the case of a California woman who took to public school teachers in Salinas, California to task, accusing them of secretly encouraging her 12-year-old daughter to identify herself as a boy, alleging that school staff altered her name and pronouns without their consent and called Child Protective Services when they objected to her social transition. The family said that teachers didn't even notify them after finding out that their daughter was suicidal, according to a Blaze Media report. This sort of indoctrination, says McCaughey, offends many Christians, Muslims, and Jewish parents. Most Christians say that whether someone is a man or a woman is determined by their sex at birth, according to a Pew Foundation research which did not cover Muslims who likely agree, while agnostics and atheists are more likely to go along with gender ideology. The AMAC Trafalgar poll shows 82% of those polled do not agree with the Biden Department of Education proposal. That would require school children to attend mandatory counseling without parental consent if they refuse to use the preferred pronouns of their transgender classmates. A whopping 93.2% of Hispanics do not go along with this, as well as 68.6% of Democrats. Parents are just not buying into it. The Hill says that a poll of 1,900 likely voters conducted by Heritage Action in September in Arizona, Georgia, New Hampshire, Nevada, and Wisconsin found that roughly 1/3 of those voters agreed that the economy, inflation, abortion, and age-appropriate schooling are the most important issues to them heading into November. That's it for today, folks. I'm Rebecca Weber. This is your Better for America Newsline special.